Good morning, coin roll hunters. Thanks for joining me, Matthew, the great coin roll hunter, as we continue our quest for coins in this $500 half dollar box. So if you're just dropping in and joining us, make sure you subscribe because we're doing a roll a day minimum. So anyway, the last time we met yesterday, I pulled this 1972 Denver half dollar out of the roll. Now this isn't silver. It's not. It's intended for circulation. So why did I pull this out? And it was just because of how beautiful it was. Look at the luster coming off of this coin. And you know, sometimes it's just about the curiosity of something you find. Now, I took this out. We kind of ran out of time. I don't like to make videos longer than 10 minutes. I think that's enough time, especially dealing with me in the morning. So I was curious about this coin. So I went ahead and I researched it. I looked it up just in the Red Book, which if you're just starting out, this is going to be an invaluable tool for you. So this is a Denver. Those of you who aren't familiar with this stuff, if you're just dropping in and you're curious. So you have the date here, 1972. Right above that, you see the D, the capital D. That is the Denver mint mark. And so now we can look that up, reference that in our book. Okay, 1972 Denver, 141,890,000 coins produced. And then it has a value next to that. That's how you use this book to determine what it would cost you if you bought this coin at a coin shop or maybe a coin show or maybe another collector, because you can turn a profit on these coins. And that's actually something I do a lot. I don't really sit on very many of these because I figure if you're going to sit on a coin, it should just be in the bank making you interest. That's guaranteed money. It's not making me any money sitting in a vault. I do my coin collecting with photographs because those don't cost me anything. And then I can go recover my monetary investment in the coin. Either I sell them on eBay, I sell them on Craigslist sometimes. I also, there's a handful of coin dealers in town that I've become very friendly with, and they give me pretty fair prices depending. They'll sometimes give me something that they're looking for, and I'll go out and look for it. That's why I'm the great coin roll hunter. It just depends. I take orders sometimes if I come across anything. I'm asked to put it aside, and we make a deal that way. But I love these coins, and I am personally more interested in the story these coins have to tell me as a collector. I call them circulation stories. And I love mint sets, I love proof sets, I love commemoratives. I really like all of that stuff. But what makes it really interesting is their travel through time. Coinage is one of those great things that you pick up a coin from like the 1800s. Whose hands could that have passed through? And if there's some good documentation on where that coin has been, just through coin sales, dealers, auctions, if you really want to gumshoe it, you could trace provenance, is what they call that. So the more provenance that your coin has, the more valuable your coin becomes. So I've seen a couple of my friends who are really into this stuff. They're the ones that own the coin shops. I had one that wasn't in this town, but that I'm at anyway. He can take a silver coin, and if he can trace the provenance on it, you can quadruple spot price on that coin easily. But you need the documentation. And you need photographs, or you need just a history of sales. All that stuff you can track down. It's a little bit more of an investment that I do. I'm very superficial in mine. I like to pull out worn out coins, and I like to study in general what produces the condition that I'm looking at. So What's interesting about half dollars is they were used in slot machines, so you'll see a lot of the coinage from a certain era, like in the 70s. They're just totally beat up to just horrible condition. They call these the reeding, reeding, is that striations you see there on the edge will be completely smooth and flat. And then across the entire coin, you'll have these just deep contact marks because the slot machines used to use coins instead of tokens or credit cards now. And it would just chew these coins up unbelievable, beyond belief. So I don't know. I just like to think of stuff like that. So anyway, this coin, I'll probably throw them back because I don't really have a need for this particular one. But we'll get into this roll here, since I'm kind of over the halfway mark. So 1971D. So the 1971D has 302,097,424. That was in MS63 condition. You're looking at another $3 coin resale. And then 1984D. See, I'm starting to hit a groove now. You can't go through every single coin, but maybe just the enders if you see them. Kind of cool. So 1984D, 26,262,158. Again, MS63 condition. You're looking at another $3 coin. So there is money to be made in half dollars, regardless of their precious metal content, silver content. So of course you have the 90% silver copper alloy coins, 1964 and older, and you've got the 40% silver copper clads at 1965 to 1970. And so not really, these all have copper in them, so no 90%ers. The best way to check is to just check the dates. I'm also looking for the 1983. I'm always on the lookout for that one, just so I can upgrade my birthday coin collection. And actually, the next group of coins I look for now that I just learned about doing this box with you are the not intended for circulation coins. That's NIFC. And we added a new one to that list. We were looking for 2002 and newer. You could only buy those directly from the mint for those dates in uncirculated rolls. That one's pretty good. I'm going to hold on to that one. Uncirculated rolls or bags even. And you were paying 1.5 to 2 times face value for those coins. Now, the other one that I just learned was the 1987 P and D, which were only available. Those were not intended for circulation either, and they were only included in mint and souvenir sets. And then, of course, the 1987S, that's the San Francisco Mint, was your proof set for that year. So, doesn't look like we've got any of those in here today. We did pull out, though, this really nice looking 96. I mean, that thing has to be in MS63 condition. So I don't see it. That's that mint luster I was telling you about. See how that just so prismatic, and the detail, that fine detail in Kennedy's hair. That is the sign of a really good coin. This may have just come out of a roll somebody was holding on to. So the 1996D, that's a Denver Mint, 24,744,000 in MS63 condition, which this one most certainly is. You're looking at a $3 retail coin. So, and this one doesn't have very many contact marks either, which you can have a few and some staining, even some blemishes actually, to meet that condition. But man, that thing, that's gorgeous. I'm holding on to that one. So yeah, there is, just because you're not finding silver in your half dollars doesn't mean there isn't money to be made here. I'm going to find a buyer for this one right away. I can already tell you that. And I'll probably make $2. I'm not going to hit that $3 mark. There's a time investment too. and I just don't have time to sit around and sell this coin. So, yeah, cool. So anytime.